Of the Couch Fighter Hotline, Stephanie, the Snowflake Eggink, she will be colliding with Heather Jo Clark in an awesome women's contest. So, without any further ado, let's welcome to the show the Snowflake, Stephanie Eggink. Stephanie, how are you doing this afternoon?
Excellent.
Awesome. Let's cut right to the chase. Now, we know about this fight you got coming up with Heather Jo Clark. Where do you feel you have an advantage against Heather in this fight?
I've watched all of her fights online, and she's tough. She's a tough girl, but she's just another body. She's got 2 arms, she's got 2 legs, and I'm not scared of her one bit. And I think my striking's more refined than hers. My boxing experience. She might have more time in the cage than me, but I have a lot of experience in fighting, boxing, and so I think I'm going to be able to outstrike her, and I know I'm going to be able to outdo her on the ground as well.
Oh my goodness! Well, all right, I like it.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm not one to talk smack or anything. But,
do not apologize for that.
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
No,
it's gonna be a good show for everyone to watch too.
No. Oh yeah, I think it will be. But don't apologize. Bring that on. We like that intensity. We like that type of stuff. But anyway, going. I'm not a smack talker. I understand.
I don't like that aspect of it.
I understand.
Somebody's got to lose, but I just know it's not going to be me. So.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Sounds like smack to me, but.
Well, since you were talking about your striking and everything, that just led into my next question. Do you want to make this a brawl? Do you want to take her out of her comfort zone since you say your striking is more refined to her and, just close the distance and just throw hands and, just make this into one big nasty brawl?
No, that's not my type of striking at all.
Okay.
I'm a technical striker. If anything, I keep distance instead of closing distance. I like to stay on the outside. But if she wants to close the distance, that's fine, because I've been training a lot of catch wrestling lately. So, if the distance gets closed, it's going to go to the ground on my terms. So, yeah, but I don't like brawls. That's not my thing. Fans sometimes like a slugfest, but as a fighter, I'd much rather fight a more technical fighter.
True.
And have it be a more technical fight than just a all-out brawl where that's not really skill.
Mm-hmm.
You can get in there and just swing wild.
It's all about intelligence and all. It's all about fighting with common sense. I understand. You don't want to.
Yeah, it's a chess match.
Exactly. You don't want to risk yourself taking too much damage than you already have to.
Right. So hopefully it doesn't turn into a brawl, but if it does, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay. Cool.
Now I'm going to call you Miss Snowflake. How about that? That's
right,
crazy.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. How did you get into fighting? Period. A lot of guys will say fighting is keep it for the men or whatever. But how did you get into fighting? Were you a bully?
No.
No.
I played soccer when I was little growing up, and I got kicked out of a lot of games just for being overly aggressive.
Right.
And then I walked into a boxing gym when I was 16, and it's like a light bulb turned on, and it was like, this is where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell in love with it. And within a year of boxing, I was already competing and did the whole nationals, Olympic team, all that kind of stuff. And then I got bored. I walked into an MMA gym and thought, okay.
You got bored with boxing?
I get to sit on top of someone and punch him in the face. So.
Okay.
Well, from then on.
Well, Well, with that being said, right? How? I guess I gotta go ahead and say it. How are you in the dating arena? I mean, because no. I think
this have to do with Heather Jo Clark?
I think that's a good question for a female fighter. Because
part of my strategy is going to be talking about my dating.
Well, we want to get in. Do we just want to talk about the
I need to call my manager. I don't know how to answer this question.
See, she don't even know how to answer the question.
Guys aren't scared to date you?
Oh, come on, Reese. She just fights for a living. She's not a.
She just kicks ass for a living. So I mean,
I don't know if you've ever seen me, but I don't really look that scary.
No, you don't. I know you're very pretty.
Oh man,
I kind of have like a nice looking face, I think.
No, you do.
No, you do have a nice looking face.
I just wanted to know.
I tried to tell him, Stephanie.
I wanted to know, what are men kind of like? They're not intimidated, by looks or by the fact that you can probably take them down.
I mean, I'm not cyborg.
And you don't talk smack. Snowflake, Miss Snowflake.
Shot thrown. Shot thrown.
That's good smack though. That's good smack. Okay,
shot thrown.
Okay. So what? So you do the whole boxing. Now you got the MMA. What are some of your other strengths in there in the ring? Let's get back to the MMA. I'm sorry. That's just what I wanted to know. That's all personal information.
Dr. Love Grease.
I love you.
Well, I love jiu-jitsu, and
okay.
I was training I live in South Dakota now, but I was at Gracie Tampa, down in Tampa, obviously.
Sweet.
And training under Rob Kahn, and that was a great school, and I learned a lot on jiu-jitsu. I got my purple belt from him. And then when I moved up here, I realized how important wrestling is, because everyone up in South Dakota and North Dakota wrestle. And my jiu-jitsu was getting shut down in the gym because everyone was, using the wrestling against me. So I'm working with Shayna. I train with Shayna Baszler, and
very dangerous
competitor. I've been doing a lot of wrestling. So I guess my biggest strengths are, wrestling's still new, so it's probably my biggest weakness. But it's the thing I work on the most right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel just as comfortable on the ground on my back than I do standing, honestly. I don't mind if it goes to the ground. I train so it doesn't, because I enjoy punching more, but if it does, I feel comfortable there too. So
Cool, good stuff.
That's what's up. Now let's go back to the part of we were talking about strategy. Now we talked about fighting with intelligence and common sense here, and I just want you to explain to me and the listeners, will a part of your strategy be to maybe turn the fight up to maybe at a fast pace and kind of slow, the technique of Heather Jo Clark down? Because from what I know about her, she's a fighter that, loves to fight, at a very slow pace and fight where she can attack. So are you kind of looking to speed the fight up?
No, that's when I was looking at her fights, I got actually kind of excited because she's technical in that sense too, and that's what I like. I like, picking people apart more than just running forward, swinging wildly. So, I mean, when I start getting the upper hand, that's when I get a little bit more aggressive. But
okay,
it's all just going to depend. It's all going to depend.
Right.
I've been training really hard, and I could go 5 rounds right now. I could go 5-minute rounds. I feel good, so I'm not worried about gassing at all. If she wants to push the pace, then we'll push the pace. But it's just going to be what I feel comfortable with. We'll see.
Okay.
I can't give everything away. Come on.
No. Don't give it away. Please don't. No, we're not asking that. No, we don't want to. It's not that serious to us. But anyway,
I see what's happening.
Oh, really?
No,
Do you now?
Don't say that.
Really now? Oh, okay. She says she knows what's happening.
That's George. You know what I was trying to do.
Reese. No, you want to get into her personal situation.
I did. I wanted to get her personal information. What you want her to give away her fight strategy.
Nah. I ain't even trying to do that. I'm just the messenger. I'm just trying to get the insight. That's what I'm doing. That's why they call me an MMA encyclopedia. But anyway,
are you guys gonna be at the fight? Are you guys gonna be there? Are you guys gonna be?
Yeah, I definitely want to make plans to come. I definitely want to come see that fight. That's going to be one of the more better fights I'm looking forward to on that card. So, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to come up there. You better believe it.
Sweet.
But what I want to ask you here is that are you going to at least try to have some type of patience in this fight? Because I know you said, you're not an over-aggressive person and you don't like to rush in or overcommit. So are you going to at least to try to be patient and pick your spots at times and try not to, overextend yourself and probably cause yourself to get knocked out or submitted?
Absolutely. You can tell when there's an opening, and that's when you go for it. You don't, I don't know. Yes. My answer to your question is yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Do you feel that with a win over somebody of Heather's caliber and the reputation she's kind of garnered, as a fighter, a female fighter, do you feel like this fight could possibly put you in that contender spot? Later on in the future when we're looking down the road, if you beat Heather Jo Clark.
Yeah, absolutely. I know this is at 115. I'd like to have this probably be my only 115 fight because I'm a little bit tall for 115. I want to go back to 125. But regardless of that, beating her is definitely going to put my name out there for future XFC fights and other promotions. So, yes, I mean she's a tough girl. A lot of people know who she is, so it'll be good.
Okay.
That was part of the reason I was excited to take the fight because I know what a win's going to mean. So.
Okay. Excellent. Well, Stephanie, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here with you. Any sponsors or anybody you want to thank that holds you down before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to thank TJ with XFC. He's been keeping me in line with all my media and everything. I wouldn't even have anything done without him. Also, my manager, Slade, with Tussle Fight Gear, helped me out a lot. My gym here up in Sioux Falls, Next Edge Academy, and Rob Kahn down in Tampa, Gracie Tampa, and Matt Miller with Horsepower Strength and Conditioning, who has gotten me in pristine shape for the fight. So that's it.
Right. Okay. Well, when you see us at the fight, act like you know us.
All right.
Like you go
Buy me a
back.
drink afterward.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay. I'm
with
with that. We would definitely look forward to that.
We got you.
Okay.
Give us a shout out when you do your your winning speech.
Yeah.
Give us a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you'll get
All right,
two drinks. Yeah.
All right, Stephanie, we certainly thank you for being on MMA Mayhem today. You have been a blast. We hope to have you back on soon, and appreciate you.
Absolutely. See you guys.
Coming up next here on MMA Mayhem.